Hello everyone! So the other day on Tumblr, somebody asked me what I liked and disliked about being a little person. And I answered that question and everything, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of make a video talking about it. I have dwarfism, achondroplasia dwarfism. It's the most common type. I'm only about 3'11", even though I thought for the longest time I was right at 4 feet. But I am tall enough to get on every ride at Disneyland, so that matters. Anyways, what I like about being a little person, like overall, yes, I do like myself. I like who I am. Like there are days when I'm like not totally comfortable in my body, but then again, who is I'm studying to be a teacher right now in college, and I've been doing like different teaching, like student teaching hours where like I get to go supervise a classroom and like fill in for the teacher while the teacher's like kind of supervising me. And I've learned that I really like being at the same level as the kids. I really want to teach elementary school, so being at that level, like eye level with them, like it's really cool because I feel like they feel more comfortable around me because I'm not like above them. And like it's kind of funny because at first they'll like always think like, wait, you're the teacher, why are you the same height as me? That does not make sense. You should be younger. You're not an adult. So yeah, I think it's fun because yeah, I just like being at the same level as them. I feel like it's easier for them to relate to, easier for them to listen to me for the most part, and then yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that people can remember me easily. Like, I mean, when you're 4 foot, there's not really that many people like you, so it's easier for them to stand out. Like in high school, I was in love with this one band, All Star Weekend. My favorite member was Cameron, and I remember there was like a year in between the 2 shows that I saw them. So then like the first time, like that was the first time I met him, and I was like, oh, and the second time, like I got the VIP meet and greet that time, and then like as I was in line, he saw me and he was like, Rachel, and I was just like, what is happening right now? Like he remembered me, he's like, oh yeah, I totally remember you from the last time we were out here. And then like Nathan remembered me, and then like years later, like in my sophomore year of college, I saw Nathan at another show and he came up to me and he's like, Rachel, he's like, oh my god, it's been so long. And I was just yeah. That's pretty cool. And like band members are like, I remember you. It's like, yeah, you do. And whenever I'm at Sephora, because I go in there so much, all the employees know me there by now, and then like a bunch of people at Disneyland too. So it's very easy to get help when needed, because they'll be like, oh, I got you because you come here every day. Yes, I do. Again, with like people at like Sephora and Disneyland, people are more keen to offer me help. My best friend, I never noticed this before, but my best friend pointed it out to me the last time she came out to visit me, where people will be so eager to help me. Like the second I walk in the store, everybody's like, hey, can I help you? Can I get you a basket? Is there anything you need me to reach? Is there any products you want to try? And it's really nice because I just think people are being super friendly. But I think, yeah, it has a little bit to do with so it's really nice because people are eager to help you when needed, like especially like even at the grocery store by myself, and like whenever I need milk or something, because it's always at the top shelf, instead of me doing an aerobic exercise thing, like trying to climb up every shelf to get what I need because I am stubborn like that, people will be like, I got you, I can help you with that. And it's like, awesome, thank you. I hate asking people for help though. It's like, I don't know, I guess it's part of my little superiority complex I got going on. Being the same height as a child, my feet, like a lot of my friends who have dwarfism too, they actually have normal size feet where they can fit into size 7 or size 6 shoes, and they have a whole world of options. I don't. I got stuck with kid size feet, so I have size 1 feet, so I'm able to fit into the kid size shoes. And the benefits of that is I have hardly grown out of shoes. Like, I don't need to get them as frequently because I don't change size at all. So like there's like a pair of Vans that I have that I've had since like literally 6th or 7th grade, and they're still kicking it. But then at the same time, it's like when I want like high heels, like sophisticated grown-up shoes or boots, it's like it's all glitter. It's all glitter or sparklies, or it's got like the Disney princesses on it, so that kind of sucks. But at the same time, it's fun because yeah, I get to pay a cheaper price for shoes. Like one of my friends, like her Converse are like 50 and mine were like 30, so I get to save money. I think the best part about being a little person is the community that comes with it. When I was little, I didn't really know any other little people, but then in 6th grade I went to one of the conferences. They have these week-long conferences every summer, like in different parts of the country, and it's just like thousands of other people with dwarfism of different types, where like there's just like workshops you can go to, you can chill with people, meet people. There's dances every night. It's so much fun. It's really cool to be able to have those people that like know like the struggles like you go through every day, or like just having like even guys like who are the same height as you, where you don't have to like look up all the time, or like facing like their crotch when you're at like eye level with them. And yeah, it's just a really awesome community to be a part of. So I'm glad that I was made this way for the most part. And here are the dislikes. I think the biggest dislike I have is the ignorance people have towards little people, or like dwarfism, where the media is kind of created for the most part. Like I know there are different little people like Peter Dinklage, who was on Games of Thrones, where he has like this awesome like powerful role and like people respect him for that. But I think for the most part it's kind of seen as like a freak show. Like I know in like Wolf of Wall Street that maybe there was like dwarf tossing, what they call it, midget tossing, which is totally an inappropriate word for it, where people think it's funny. Like I've had friends, I haven't had this happen to me, like not that I'm aware of or anything, but I've had friends who are like, oh, this guy like followed me around when I was out shopping and took like a video of it, or took a picture of me. Like, who the fuck does that? I mean, honestly, like I don't want to have to, like it's annoying having to go out and like worry about that, or like when someone's kids, like I know like they don't have like a whole perspective of the world and everything, but like when they follow you around in a store and laugh at you and point at you and call you names, like it's annoying. Well, to go out and have that, like when I'm just simply trying to go out and live my life and do my daily grind, and that happens. But you know, like, I don't know. Not being able to fit into the clothes that I want to is another dislike. Like not to toot my own horn, but I think I have pretty good fashion sense and I do the most with what I got. But then I see like other stuff like when it's on a mannequin, I'm like, oh, like that would look good with that and that and that. And like I don't have enough room to fill out a whole outfit, like with layering things. Like, okay, like I want the high-waisted jeans with the shirt and the jacket and the boots. Like I can't do that. I can't fit into it. I don't got enough torso space to fill it out. So it's hard being able to, like, with the fashion sense that I have and like knowing like what looks good and uncertain things, and not being able to pull it off in the way that I want to, and just that discouragement that comes with being in the fitting room. And then when I'm trying on jeans and stuff, like obviously they're not meant for people with my height. So it's like I have to cut off like 3 feet of material every time. Like I can't just wear something like the second I get it. Like there's a lot of things that need to be altered a lot of the time. Like with tank tops, like sometimes the girls are hanging out, so I have to get like the straps altered, or just different things like nipped and tucked in all these different places. So it'd be nice to just be like, okay, like I can put on a shirt and like here, make my merry way on. I think another thing is, I don't notice this a lot, like I have pretty good people like in my life who respect me for who I am and don't see me as any different, but there's been some people that I've encountered, like even in college, where it's like the way they talk to me, it's like in that hi, oh you're so cute type of voice, where it's like they don't know the correct way to talk to me. It's like, okay, I'm a junior in college, I've made it this far through life, please don't talk to me like that. I constantly worry about different things like, oh, because I'm this height, like, will guys like me? Like, is this a turnoff for people? Like, is this why, like, I'm in the friend zone? Or just different things like that. Like, it's hard sometimes to be like, is this what, like, pushes people away from, like, wanting to get to know me or form relationships with me? Or, like, do my friends ever get embarrassed, like, being out with me because of all the different things that come with being a little person? So I think that's the biggest issue I struggle with overall, is just that worry. But, you know, I'm happy with who I am. I like being me. Like, If I wasn't a little person, I think my life would be really different. There wouldn't be certain people in my life, and it would drastically alter it. And I don't know, there's a plan in all of it. One day that we'll find out. Like, it's, yeah. Thanks guys for watching. This was a fun and interesting video to make. And I'm sorry I've been so MIA on my channel. There was a lot of stuff with school, like finishing up my junior year and then working at an elementary school. I am dead tired every day when I come home. But yeah, I love you guys. Bye!